IVM.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to IVM Lights. And I know what are you wondering? Why is Antriksh sounding a bit different today? Or completely different today? Antriksh, you want to add up something?
This is Purti. Hi, how are you doing?
I wanted someone else to do my intro, so thank you for that.
Oh, you're good.
So, I'm Spooty Tej, a newbie who likes IVM and just doing IVM Lights. That's it. Put it in a right way. So today we are talking about social media and social media influencers and so much more thing. And to talk about this, we have two handsome hunks of IVM, Antriksh and Sumit. Hi, Antriksh and Sumit.
Hey, hi, Spurti.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello, Spurti.
Hi,
How are you?
Sumit.
Thanks for having us on the show.
You have nothing to tell about the handsome hunk, right? I thought you'll crack some joke, man. Come on.
Oh,
That is a
I don't
joke.
consider myself.
That is a joke.
Yeah, exactly. That is a good one. Yeah.
That's a
Nice
joke.
one, yes.
Yeah.
But our beautiful host is here. Thank you, beautiful host.
That is a
Just
joke too.
returning the.
शो के लिए कभी कभी झूठ बोलना पड़ता है. Okay, so today we are talking about social media and social media influences and everything. So are you guys excited? Because I know somewhere you both are also content creators, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say so. But we are not
Yeah.
influencers, sadly.
Yeah, absolutely. The word has been used,
Yeah.
overused, abused, everything, right? Yeah.
That is something I do want to ask you guys though. So, but I'll let Spurti take over from here. But there are a couple of questions that I want to ask you guys about this later on in the
Definitely, we'll join in the conversation. We'll
Yeah.
talk about the social media influences, and in the second part, we'll talk about the awesome recommendation.
Yes.
So we'll meet you on the other end.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. If you are not following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We'd like to thank the sponsors on the network this week. Thank you so much to Cred, Ciet, and Global Victoria. Without you guys, this thing would not be possible. So, on the note, Maruk Inayat gives us an overview of the potential Twitter ban in India. On this round is on me. Gauri Devi Dayal was joined by actor-producer Purna Jagannathan to talk about her career in Bollywood, Hollywood, and theatre. She talks about the upcoming season of the show Never Have I Ever. On Cyrus Says, we had legendary musician Usha Uttup. She took us through her journey and shared her experiences as the unconventional musician. In the second installment of the Father's Day special on Akla Station Adulthood, Ayushi has a candid conversation with her father, Siddhartha Amin. On the Global Victoria Tech Talks podcast, we showcase some compelling new tech stories coming out of Melbourne. Whether it's from the buzzing gaming industry or the robust edtech sector, Victoria is increasingly becoming a hub of emerging technology. And we talk to some thought leaders and industry legends about the same. Catch all the action from the World Test Championship on the Edges and Sledges podcast. For our Hindi listeners, we have Khel Niti, which goes live on YouTube every morning. And with that, let's get you back to your show.
Welcome back, and you're listening to IVM Likes with Spurti Tej and not Antriksh, okay? So, and today we are talking about social media and social media influencers and everything. So, before we dive into social media influencer, let's talk about social media in general. So, I think you probably have something called as your favorite social media platforms that you like or you dislike, right? So, you guys also have it?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
man. Absolutely.
It's a daily
Also-
transition.
Absolutely, yes.
How long have you guys both been on Instagram now? Or on social media? Like when we joined Orkut, was Orkut the first one you joined?
I joined Orkut.
Yes,
Huh?
yes, Orkut, right,
Yes,
right.
Orkut. Can I ask if both of you are around my age? Firstly, I'm 28. Are you guys both
I
around my
am
age?
27, you can say.
27.
Yeah.
Okay, Spurti, 22, right? Fine.
Don't even know then.
I have no idea. So Orkut generation. We all had
Yeah.
Orkut. We all had Facebook. Then after that,
Yeah.
then some of us then got on Twitter. A lot of us did not. I still
Dude,
think a lot of people are not on Twitter.
I'll be very honest.
Yeah,
I
a lot of
joined
people
Twitter
are-
like last year. Okay.
See? Yeah. Oh man,
Yeah.
see. Yeah, one of them. Dude,
I'm
nice.
there just for namesake, but I don't use it. Namesake
Ex-
Twitter.
Dude,
Yeah.
absolutely. Twitter is very. It feels like very formal, not business like. Business like is
Absolutely.
LinkedIn,
Yeah.
and I don't know who's on LinkedIn for their own purposes. It's
I don't know.
not for like making connections and all. But yeah. So Twitter feels very formal compared to
Yeah,
say
it's
like
not
a
fun.
more Instagram or something. Yeah, correct.
Driksha, I saw
Absolutely.
your Twitter profile picture. It doesn't look like you, dude. Just not
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
That's
Dude, that's from my acting days. That's from
that
my
should
acting
be your
days.
LinkedIn profile. That is so formal.
In a suit and all. Yeah, that's so true, dude. Yeah, it's a good one.
Correct.
Nice.
So, yeah.
yeah.
You want to
Spurti
tell
last.
something? So, Antriksh, what is your favorite social media platform that you like?
So you know what? right now, I would have normally I would have said Instagram, although I quite hate Instagram in all honesty. But
Okay.
even then, I would have said Instagram because it's the one I dislike the least, in a sense.
Okay.
Like I basically I feel that social media sucks a lot of your soul, and it's your like all that mental health problems and all that come with it.
Absolutely.
But I recently have gotten into Clubhouse, and I am loving Clubhouse, dude. Just loving it. And also, like, I'm not great with like just opinions on like everything. I don't have opinions about everything, but like the few things I do have opinions on, I'm able to talk about like pop culture and stuff. So I really like that. I like that I can just go to a random room and just listen to random other people's opinions. Again, some opinions may not be as well formed as others, so you have to sift through that yourself. But to me, there you can get a lot more out of Clubhouse than you can get out of, say, an Instagram or a Twitter. As of now, at least. That's
okay.
where I
So
stand.
talking about Clubhouse is a great app. Okay, I agree with it. But sometimes it feels so weird. You just randomly walk into some conversation,
Yeah,
you just exit.
that is
You
so
know, if you
true.
act-
Oh, that
if
is
you think
absolutely
it in
true.
a very practical
Yeah.
sense, that's very ridiculous. You walk into
Yeah.
someone's room where they're having a
Yeah.
conversation.
That's one of my guilty pleasures, though, right? One of my guilty pleasures
Yeah.
is going into those small rooms with like just like 5-6 people in them,
Yeah,
like not many people, and just seeing what is being talked about. They're always talking about some shit
Yeah.
nobody should be talking about on a public platform. And in all honesty, I have been part of these rooms as a moderator also, where I'm like,
great.
I've hosted a room and I'm like, dude, log to aa hi jayenge, and nobody shows up. There are like 3 people listening to us talk. Why are we even doing this? So that has
And
happened,
people-
but it's super fun.
People notice you exit. That's the worst part.
Yeah. Yes, that
bad.
is so true. Oh man.
Yeah. Sumit, what's your favorite social media platform?
So I like Instagram, to be honest. I still love Instagram. It has like as Antriksh has mentioned, it has its own like mental health issues, what
Yes.
the influencers call it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is there, and I happen to enjoy like Facebook till date as well, because Facebook
Oh.
has its own kind of a longer content, like episodic content, you can say, or a meme content that is still there on Facebook. Okay, Facebook haven't lost its essence. What it started with, now it is completely changed. But over the period of time, I've seen when it comes to video content, Facebook is getting more and more better. Okay.
Okay.
But when it comes to a photogenic content or a static image, or you can say reel based content, that is there on Instagram. So that's what I
You're
felt.
talking about Facebook Watch, or what? Is that what you're talking about?
Facebook, yeah. Facebook Watch, even in general, like if you swipe up, if you just swiping through your like timeline, you can see a multiple like interest based video that is there on this thing.
Very true. Like, I just recently realized, I don't know whether, I'm sure it's been going on for a while, Facebook Watch thing, but I recently realized there are exclusive shows on
Yeah.
Facebook Watch.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing. And
one of them
Facebook
is done. One of them is done by Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, and her daughter and her mother. She has a show called The Red Table Talk, which is a Facebook Watch exclusive show, which is insane in a lot of ways.
In the previous episodes, I have like talked about a series called Real Bros of Simi Valley.
Yep.
Okay, that is also a Facebook original Facebook original content, which is there on episode basis. So it's the longer content is more than on Facebook compared to Instagram.
Absolutely.
So that's what I felt. And Instagram has its own like algorithm, and it has more likes based thing. So yeah, that's there.
Yeah, and on that note, yesterday Facebook just launched some live audio room thing. It just
like
launched.
Clubhouse?
Yeah. I think because there was a launch event at 11 o'clock at night, Mark Zuckerberg invitation. I accepted it, but I didn't go. I forgot.
Wait, you got an invitation to the event?
No. He
Like
created
a they sent to all of Facebook, like every user of Facebook.
Random users. You can just.
What is this?
You should go check.
Yeah, what is
this?
this,
So biased, Mark.
Yeah, man, what is this? What is sexism, Mark?
So I think it is similar to Clubhouse.
I think everyone's trying to capitalize on that because. So what happens is Clubhouse is new, right? So any new feature or any new this thing that happens, what Instagram wants or what Twitter wants is that why go to another social media app if people can just come to ours and stay on ours. So they are making Twitter Spaces, they are making their whatever, Instagram will come up with their thing, and Facebook is doing theirs. So yeah.
Speaking of Clubhouse thing, why people are like calling it a new Tinder? What do you think
What?
on that?
Oh, okay. You don't know this? Oh, you don't know this?
Because there are
Yeah.
rooms where they play this dare games and love proposal games.
Oh, yes. Okay, kind of like that. Okay, kind of like that.
Okay.
So on Clubhouse, there's something called shoot your shot rooms. I'm sure
Oh,
I'm sure you've heard of these. You've seen these on when you're browsing through Clubhouse, right? You have. This is basically this dude, like super hot and young people. Which you just go to that room and you start feeling depressed. Like, dude, how am I so ugly? How am I so ugly, dude? Like, how does that happen? But like super attractive people, okay, on all these rooms, shooting the shot at each other. Basically, what shoot a shot means is that, say, Spurti, Sumit, and I are in a room, right? And Sumit says, "Hey, Antarish, you want to shoot a shot at someone?" Like, "Hey, yeah, I want to shoot my shot at Spurti." Spurti, and then whatever the rules of that room are. So
Okay.
sometimes it can be you have to make like a pickup line, like a funny pickup line.
Okay.
That can be the rules of that shoot a shot room. Sometimes it can be like a roast the other person, and then she will say whether you can DM or not. And
Oh.
That
Yeah.
way, yeah.
I mean, if you want to be a creep, you can just DM her anyway. But if you don't, then you can just ask her for
Dude,
permission.
somebody has
It's very
commented on
public.
this thing ki, if like every app is a dating app if you have a correct tharak to it.
Dude, absolutely. How does that exactly, dude? Exactly, dude. Also, if you think about it, Tinder is nowadays more of a social media app. People just
Yeah,
post their Insta IDs, and that's all they want. They want hot chicks want followers on Insta because through their Tinder, dude. It's just what it is.
I mean, every social media ends up being the same, I feel. You can go and DM on
Yep.
Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the life of a social media cycle.
Yeah. So if you ask me which is my favorite social media platform, I would say YouTube. It pays you money, man.
Oh,
It makes you a living.
would you consider YouTube a social media platform?
I might, because my favorite.
Yeah, even I had the same doubt.
Oh
I had
man,
the same question.
damn it! Then I should have stolen
will-
your answer,
I will-
dude. I stand corrected. YouTube is the best.
Definitely, it's a YouTube
YouTube.
then.
Dude,
No, I have
YouTube
it. I
is-
own it.
Okay, you know what? Okay, fair. It's in a way, yes, YouTube would be considered a
Yeah, I
social media
had this
platform. Yeah,
question
fair
too,
enough.
because my favorite social media influencer that I'm going to talk about is also a YouTuber.
Hey, YouTubers are social media influencers. Okay.
No, but this
I-
can be like either ways, na. There can be
Yeah.
some people who are specially famous on Instagram
Yeah,
or a TikToker, for example. Like
Can you
TikTok.
please not talk about that.
I'm
please.
just going in there, just telling you कि ऐसा
Okay.
मतलब it can be a person who can be famous to a certain particular platform. Doesn't mean they are not influencers. Like
So
YouTube.
what do you want to categorize YouTube as? What is
No. I think I would agree. It's social and there's media on it. I think it counts.
Yeah, there's network on it, there's
Yeah.
people, there's video, there's people commenting, there's people
Yeah,
making money.
exactly.
Yeah.
It is.
Doesn't it think so?
Dude, in all honesty, yeah, I actually, I don't know how I'm like the biggest consumer of YouTube, and I would agree that this is.
It's
I
your
would-
Nokia, dude.
Sorry, I have a landline. It's not.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really? Awesome,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, man. Also, I am rich, so this is a landline only for intercom system at home.
Oh.
Oh,
This is from one room to my parents' room and the other rooms in the house, the kitchen and all. This, yeah, guys. it's-
and Antariksha is worried about IBM sending me laptop.
No, I'm not. I have my own laptop. I use my own laptop, guys. I've been using it for a while. But anyway, yes, so YouTube, I would agree, is absolutely a social media app. And that should have been my answer also. Because literally the subscription I am happiest with is YouTube Plus, YouTube Premium, sorry.
Yeah, premium.
That's the subscription I am happiest with. And I basically use the most of as well. So yes, I would agree with you. Absolutely.
Cool. Okay, the one social media platform that you really don't like, I'll put it as dislike.
Mm.
I have
Okay,
a
I'll
love
start.
hate. Okay, yes. I
I'll
usually
start.
have a love hate relationship with Instagram. So
Okay.
I love Instagram, but I say I hate Instagram also the most.
Can
Yeah.
Snapchat come into that?
Oh, dude, Snapchat I didn't
Oh,
think
yeah.
of. Yeah, please. Hate Snapchat.
Snapchat,
Oh, yeah,
it
dude, Snapchat.
sucks, dude.
Yeah, man, it does suck.
The social media platform. Okay.
Can I be honest? Can I be a little scandalous here?
Absolutely.
When Snapchat was just like launching or like had just launched in India, there were a lot of you would go to these like forum pages online, right? Where you can like see exchange numbers with like women who are either like sexually exposing themselves or in that way, so you could like
Yeah.
follow a lot of them. So for
Okay.
years when I went on my Snapchat, right, I was just following these women, dude, and none of my friends. And I was like, dude, if I open my Snapchat in front of a friend, it'll just be the most embarrassing thing ever. Like, I'm the biggest pervert on the planet.
The horny cave.
The horny kid, dude. Yeah. It was, I remember starting, I was like, what? Quite a few years back. I was a horny kid then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if you ask me personally, see, after the TikTok ban, there's a lot of this short video applications. I go to Instagram, there's a sponsored video of, every day I get the sponsored video of at least one short video app. I'm so done. There's so many of them. I mean, basically your views are getting divided everywhere, every platform. There are 100 platforms, right? So I feel it is very, very annoying.
Right. It is there.
Yeah. So let's jump into the social media influencers.
Yeah.
Okay, before that, I want to ask one more thing. Have you guys... so basically, social media is about showing how cool your life is, right?
Yeah.
Or at least trying to show how cool your life is. So everyone's life seems cooler than your own, at least to yourself, at least to me. Everyone else's life seems cooler than me. So do you think that someone else looks at your profile as well? At least do you, and that thinks that, oh man, this guy's life is so cool, or this woman's life is so cool. Does that happen? Do you think that happens?
Absolutely. I think everybody would
yeah.
feel it.
I often have my doubts, man, because
See, I'll tell you one thing. My master's research paper was on TikTok. The Daily Dose of Dopamine was the title of it.
wow.
So I had a series of questions. I had made a survey question. The one question which I asked is, do you go and check other creators' profile? Most of them, like 70% of them,
Absolutely,
are
yes. Of
They
course.
go and check the competitor's number.
Yep.
And most of them felt anxiety because of that. Why is she or he
Man.
getting more likes, more number
Yep.
of followers, and why am
Yep.
I not?
I have that with
Yeah.
my friends, dude. Yeah, like my friends are other comedians, right? A lot of them,
Yeah.
and a lot of them are like, either I've been doing it longer or I have a more better presence online. So they're just more successful on social media apps than me. And I'm like, dude, what am I doing with my life, dude?
Yeah.
It makes me feel terrible. But
Absolutely.
that is so called that social media is our barometer for how successful a person is right now. But in comedy, it kind of makes sense, so I can't even complain, man.
See, I think the social media success and social media, it's a very vague connection. I don't know, sometimes I watch one particular reel and like millions of views and millions of likes for what? There's nothing in the video.
Yeah,
Lip syncing, I
Yep.
appreciate. Some of them do it brilliantly. I appreciate like brilliantly lip sync video. But some there is not even a single thing I could appreciate in the video, but still millions of likes.
Yeah.
How? Why? There's a lot of questions.
Yeah. So, another thing that we should get into is, of course, our favorite influencers. Also, what our favorite type of influencers are. Like, what is there like a specific genre of influencer? Like, maybe like comedy, maybe like something else. So, I think I'm noting it down so we don't forget.
Yeah. Definitely.
Also, another thing before we get into our favorite influencers is, do you guys want to become influencers at some point? Is that what you guys aim for or something? Is that what attracts you at all?
No,
Or has attracted you at all?
No. To be honest, no, it doesn't. Because like calling yourself as an influencer these days has a lot of responsibility to be, if you ask me. Because you you become like an icon to the other person, and then you say your thoughts, your activities that affects their life as well at the same time. So if you are being careless about what is happening around you, and you just like for you. For me, it's fine. But for other person, if any other person is following me and they are doing the same thing, and if it's not like feasible to their environment, then it becomes a problem. So I think that is what I feel about like being an influencer. So instead of being calling it an influencer, there should be another term, I think.
Absolutely. I agree with Sumit because, as I told the whole word influencer has been used, overused, abused. Every profile, like most of the profiles which I see, they just randomly throw the word in their bio.
So I think yeah, exactly. I absolutely agree. I think what has happened is that anyone with like more than a particular number of followers is considered an influencer. Because just the term means that now.
That's a perspective. This perspective become in the society.
Yeah, it's exactly. So even if you don't want that to have that kind of influence. Maybe you are there only as a musician and nothing else. All I want to do is post my songs on social media and nothing else. I don't want to comment. I don't want to do any of that shit. So I am not technically an influencer, right? But just because of the fact that you're a musician and you might have like 120k followers, because of that you become an influencer. It's something that is, I think, even thrust upon you, even if sometimes you might not want it. I think that also happens.
On that note, I think if you just want to be on social media creating content, people consider you as an influencer and they want you to comment on everything and anything that's happening in the world. And if you don't comment, it's like, oh, you're not voicing your opinions. You have so many followers. That becomes
because I think what people fall into, and completely wrong, is that if you're not commenting on something means you are not against it. Like if you're not speaking up against gender equality, if you're not speaking up for gender equality, that means you're against gender equality. If you're not speaking up again in favor of the farmers' protest, then you're against the farmers' protest. It becomes that, which is absolutely not true, dude. I just don't want to make a public opinion, and that's completely fine.
Yeah, sometimes the whole thoughts are very scattered. You don't know what to choose. No, you don't make a comment on it, and sometimes, honestly, I'm scared to make a comment on so many things on public because I don't know how people will take it, what perspective they will look into it. I might mean it completely different. They might take it in a completely wrong way. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, there's a lot of self-censorship. Like a lot of influencers that I hear talk about, like say Tanmay Bhatt and all, they all talk about there is a level of self-censorship that happens, and it just that can't be helped. The political correctness is all the rage nowadays.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
Yeah, on that note, I didn't answer your question. I don't want to become an influencer, but I definitely want to become a content creator. I love content creation.
Exactly.
That's the term.
Yeah.
That's the term. That's the right term, actually. Very nice.
So basically, so what happens for most influencers, I feel, is unless you are like one of those, someone who posts like, I don't know, like feel good videos or like, life advice videos or something, then you are an influencer. You are trying to influence someone, right?
Yeah.
But what happens most people is they just want to put out their content, and the more followers they have enables them to reach further more followers. If you have 110k followers, that means your potential reach is like about 1 million or something, it's just how it goes. So I think that's what most people want. They don't want to be influencers. They just want to be content creators. I think
creators.
Cool.
Or at least they start off with content creator, then become an influencer in the midway. That also happens. Like, it started off with good intention, then I'm evil.
Okay. So, Spurti, should we get to our favorites?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so let's start with the genres because that's a broader thing, and then we'll come down to other thing. So, if I can start with, if you go to, I don't know what your Instagram search looks like. If you hit on search, then you get all the things that you're following, right? Like it's or whatever's popular in your area or something, right? I get like 50 dance videos. So I am huge on watching dancers, dude. Just doing awesome dance moves and all. And I love it. So dance videos are huge. Comedy videos are huge for me. And movie posts, like posts about movies are huge. But
quotes?
Not quotes, like not really quotes. I'm talking more of like clips from movies, that kind of stuff.
Okay,
or even like movie reviews I'm pretty big on. But there aren't that many influencers that I can think of in that movie kind of space. They are like either actors or like critics, and all. I don't know if you would call them influencers right now. So there is the genre is dance for me and comedy, dance and comedy, and a dance influencer that I am huge on right now is an influencer, is a dancer called, her handle is Kelladactyl. Her name is Kelly Erdman. Okay, she has like about 1.3 mil followers, and every video is her just super happy dance steps, dude. And she has like free collaborators. She that does it with Kelladactyl, like pterodactyl, like Kelladactyl, and just super happy, dude. And she has like this amazing, beautiful smile, and literally watching her videos literally make me a little bit happier than I was before I watched her videos. So I am in love is what I'm saying. No, I'm not. But yes, I like Kelladactyl a lot.
Cool. Okay. talking about the dance videos, yeah, I get a lot of this dance videos too. Maybe this is a real thing, or I don't know. I get a lot of dance videos.
Same, man. Yeah. Wow.
But I really enjoy it. It's nice to watch.
Yeah.
And on that note, I like Jodi Anuram. It's actually a couple. Okay, when you watch it, you feel like, oh my god, this is couple goals. They both dance on South Indian, North Indian, everything. Just a mixture of very nice content. You go and watch their content. You're like, oh, hashtag couple goals. Amazing dance, and they're very, very cute. You watch it and I just watch their videos on loop. It makes you very happy. I don't know, in general happiness.
What's their name again?
I'll tell you. It's Jodi Anuroop. Jodi
Anuroop.
Yeah, Anuroop.
Okay, got
They
it.
both are choreographers as well. Amazing. I really like their Jodi.
All right, cool. Sumit, are you also into dance videos, man? Do you get dance?
I saw it in specific occasion. To be honest, I'll be very honest with you.
Okay.
When I was preparing for my brother's wedding, so that time only I used to follow dance pages so that
When
I
you
could.
prepare
It happened in like December 2020. So like from past October, August, it was like constantly in my pages, like on YouTube as well, on Instagram as well. So I really like this Malcolm dude. Like his name is Malcolm. I forgot his handle, but he's a kind of a celebrity dance trainer. So
Okay.
he has a lot of celebrities coming in and out with dancing with him. So he has a good like kind of steps, you can say. So that's there. Most of my feed, like when Antriksh was saying about his stuff, when I saw it just memes. Okay, most of them were memes, like video memes or photo memes. All these even in Indian memes and stuff. And there is reels, of course, reels with different Indian creators. Then movie clips, definitely anime clips
anime.
there. Travel videos as well. So my feed is just like filled up with memes and travel videos and stuff like these only. So yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you honest, my search, and not a feed, but search thing that you get on Instagram. It's all IVM post handles.
Oh my god.
I need to search it to the social media. I'm being very honest. Look at it. Takshashila and all this
Wow.
social media handles.
Use company account. Nice.
Okay, what's the next genre? Comedy?
So
Will you talk about comedy?
there's one more dancer I want to talk about.
Okay.
So I talked about an American dancer, Kelly Erdman
Okay.
or Edman. I don't know how to pronounce her name. But Melvin Lewis is an Indian dance trainer, and I love his moves, dude. He can dance like a pro. I'm gonna say, but he is a pro. Yeah. So yeah, I think Melvin Lewis is really good, and his collaborations with like famous actresses are always fun to see. Yeah. Melvin Lewis.
So you watch it for the Melvin or the actress?
Bit of both. More the actress, but it's Melvin Lewis's page, man. So what are you gonna do? No, Melvin is really great. He's really great.
Yeah, I follow him. Very easy.
So then I want to talk about get into comedy a bit. I want to talk about a friend of mine who in this lockdown, his name is Govind Menon. Okay, and in this lockdown, he's a comedian himself.
Okay.
And he has a couple of kind of viral-ish videos on YouTube, and very funny he is. He in this lockdown started when the lockdown started in 2020 March. He had like 2K followers, I think 2K or something followers. Okay, less than 3K for sure. Okay, now he has like close to 11K followers.
12K.
What? Okay.
12.4K.
Is that? Did you just look him up?
Yep. I had watched his videos earlier.
Oh wow, cool. So he's a very good friend of mine, Govind Menon. And what he's been doing is the entire lockdown, he figured out his reels, his Insta reels. He's been killing it on reels, dude. Just almost every day, if not every day, he puts out like a reel video. Most of them are very funny. So yeah, he's been like building a very cool, dedicated audience through reels, and it's been doing really well. And just really hard work. There's a lot of hard work that goes into making like a reel every single day, dude.
Yeah.
So for sure, like very commendable. So go check him out. Also, like in our friend circle, so we have made a thing where every post that he would make, right, of his every real post that we're going to make, we would all go into the comments and just type "Real King of India strikes again." The real king, "Arey chha gaye real king ji," like that's trolling him.
Public embarrassment.
And now it's become a thing because of us. He is called the real king by his other followers also.
Oh,
He's called the real king of India. So guys, if you're listening and want to check out some cool comedy content, so go check out Govind Menon's and go comment then under whatever you see, "Real King of India strikes again," or anything to that, whatever.
I had seen his reel when one of the famous South Indian actress, Shraddha Srinath, she had shared his reel.
Dude, yeah. Dude, Shreya Pegankar follows him now. It is insane. Dhulipala, what's her name? Shobita Dhulipala. She follows him.
Kanan Gill follows him.
Oh, yeah. Dude, those are all comedians. Comedians following comedians is fine.
Okay.
But yeah, it's still pretty impressive. So yeah, Govind Menon, real King of India. Go check him out. Anyone else you guys want to talk about? Because I have more.
Oh, I do. I think we have spoken about her in last when you were talking about people who make you laugh. Are you Shraddha? Yes. Shraddha is one person I would really appreciate. One, because of her content, other because of her comical timing, and third, because she's very honest. I don't know, when I watch her videos, I feel it is very genuine. She's not selling her content. She's actually making her content. I find her absolutely honest. So that's the reason I love her. I mean, she makes amazing content. She makes in multi-language, Kannada, Tulu, Hindi, English. And she's pretty solid in every language that she makes.
Oh.
Yeah. Amazing Tulu, amazing Kannada, amazing Hindi, amazing English. All solid. I really like Shraddha. Yeah.
I love this the Srishti patch, like her Srishti Dikshit, basically.
Yeah.
Her content it's hilarious. Yeah. It's hilarious. And I follow her on almost all the platforms. So I tend to get I watch same video on 2 or 3 platforms sometimes. So it's kind of a fan thing only for me.
Yeah.
And there is Devesh Dikshit is there. He's also creating good content when it comes to reel. So yeah, that's there. But he's not very, to be honest, regular. But whenever he puts up, it's a good kind of episode sometimes. So yeah, that's there. That's my most favorite people.
Can we go round robin, because I have many too? One.
Yeah. We can.
I like Dolly Singh also.
Dolly Singh is really funny, dude.
Really funny. Yeah. I mean, her content is out of the box. How does she think that kind of a content? And her life journey is also very inspiring.
Yeah.
Very, very respectful person is what I want to put it out. Very, very respectful.
So I absolutely agree. Dolly Singh is hilarious. Another. So a lot of these influencers I actually discovered in the lockdown, and I wasn't following a lot of them before the lockdown, at least. So one influencer I was following before the lockdown, but in the lockdown, his content has, I don't know, really helped me through this lockdown, is Tanmay Bhatt, dude.
Right.
Tanmay Bhatt's content, a lot. I'm sure there'll be people who will debate me on how good his content is, or how funny it actually is. But I find it hilarious, especially in the beginning of the lockdown. He was killing it. Right now, kuch bhi kar raha hai. I kind of agree. I hope he doesn't listen to this, because I need work as a comedian. So, but he had this one segment which he did multiple times, called Mummy Papa Petai. Okay, which is basically like these. He would get other panelists, so Nishant Anwar and whoever, Samay Raina or whatever, and talk about watch these videos with them of these kids, these college and school going kids who are trying to prank their parents by saying कि मैं fail हो गया या मेरे marks गंदे हैं. ठीक है? So he'll go to this student or this kid will hook up a camera in the corner of the room, okay, which has a nice angle of the sofa or the bed or wherever he wants the action to take place, and then he would go around that area and then wait for his parents to show, his mom or his dad to show up, and then say yaar mummy yaar main fail ho gaya yaar, main kya karu yaar, sorry yaar, and then always the reaction of the parent is to take out a chappal and start beating the kid, okay. Because these kids, dude, that's what they're doing. They want to catch their parents hitting them and then put it on YouTube as like a funny
Dude, that's the
content.
content.
Like, okay, prank banaya maine, kya prank kiya aapko mummy papa. So these videos are hilarious, dude, because the parents get mad as hell. There are videos where Tanmay is watching and some kid is being kicked by his dad, dude.
Really?
And it is hilarious because you're dying laughing because we've all been there, dude. Dude, I've gotten beaten by my parents. Sumit, have you?
Yeah.
I think every kid has
Yeah,
beaten up
exactly.
parents.
This is what it is, dude. In India, though, how can you not get? It's an abnormality in India if you're not beaten by your parents. It's just what it is. Man, can you imagine our kids? Like a lot of our generation, I imagine we won't be hitting our children.
Yeah, we won't be hitting.
You will say that right now, but we'll ask you once.
But you meet your kid, then you know.
Yeah.
But there has to be some creative way to terrify them.
To hide
them.
to hide the beatings. You need a creative way to hide the beatings. Correct.
Yeah.
So mental trauma. You just give them more mental trauma.
Oh, that's very bad. That's very bad.
Yeah. This is not advice. I'm not giving parental advice. I'm just saying that's
I'll send this link to your kid.
Antariksh is gonna be a very bad father.
Or I'm gonna be a very conscious father. See, I'm putting my son through trauma, but I know I'm putting my son through trauma. See, that's an advantage. Most parents don't realize the kind of trauma they put their people.
I'll put a person.
Most of the parents are the trauma.
That's true. So I have a couple of more that I really want to get to. There's an American influencer called King Bach, BACCH, King Bach.
Yeah.
And dude, he is one of the funniest influencers, like at least funniest content creators out there.
Yeah.
He is not a stand-up comedian as far as I know. At least I've never heard of him doing any stand-up. I think he performs as a rapper and all also. But dude, his reels content, his whatever small IGTV videos.
His face
is so expensive, dude. Yeah, so funny, man. I recently saw a reel of his where the topic of the reel was having whatever at a restaurant with like a magician or something like that. Or never go for dinner with a magician, okay? Because it starts with him and a woman his date sitting across him, right? And he goes, "I'm gonna make this napkin disappear." So he takes out a napkin, right? And he goes, "I'm gonna make this napkin disappear," and he puts it in like his thumb, and the napkin disappears and it's gone. Okay, so he does this, like, "Give me money." He's like, "Give me money. I'll make money disappear." So she's like, "Okay." She gives him a note. She's like, "Okay." Then he whatever does his own thing. He like bends the note. He bends the note in like some way. Okay, now this. And he's like, "Give me more money." She gives him more money, and then like he does this. He says, "Okay, I'm gonna make it disappear. And then right next to it, the waiter puts the bill on the side. He puts the money there. Goes away. See, it disappeared. Hilarious, dude. It's so simple. It's right there for everyone to do. And dude, he does it.
That's very impressive.
Like even with the time, his content got funnier. The more funnier it gets.
Correct. He has a lot of them, dude. A lot of very funny, laugh out loud videos. And
there is another influencer called Cody Co. Okay, so he's also a video creator. He reacts to this weird channel called Cut. Okay, where the Cut channel, it's the content over the Cut channel, it's just too weird to get. Okay, so people can check that out and they'll realize what I'm saying. So he mostly reacts to those videos, or he like finds out like different YouTube things and he reacts to those. And the kind of impression he do on the video, it is hilarious. It is so good. Like this is the person to. And there is another one, KSI. If you guys follow on I follow him on Facebook. So my full like Facebook feed is just filled with his reaction videos, where he like looks up to the funny video and just laughing. That's the only thing. But the kind of video what he gets on his channel, it's amazing. More good than memes sometimes.
Oh, that's nice. And yeah, one more creator I want to talk about is Ishita Mangal. She has this really raw mismatch of fashion and content. I mean, fashion and comedy. Okay, so the first person I watched who makes fashion in a very, very comical way, Ishita Mangal, and her voice is, oh my god, it's very, very iconic is what I want to call it.
Oh, yeah.
Very funny. And her sense of humor is really good. Her fashion sense is amazing. Her comedy sense is also amazing. So it's a amazing mishmash of both content and built character.
Yeah.
Correct.
Do you guys know he's Kubra Seth's brother, right?
Yep, I know.
Yeah, I found out
I
very.
didn't- I
Look,
didn't know.
You didn't
know.
I didn't know
Oh.
about this.
You know Kubra Seth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found out recently, dude. Like recently, as in like within this lockdown, I found out that they both are siblings.
I just
And I was
found
like,
out.
yeah, that's insane. No, that's what are the odds, dude? That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not often that both siblings from like a sibling thing are like talented and make it big.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kubra's storytelling skill is amazing.
Kubra's?
Amazing. Amazing
Oh, okay,
storyteller.
I've not seen that. Okay, cool.
You should watch her videos. Amazing.
I've only ever met Kubra at like an event from afar.
Okay.
I've seen her because and an event also that was like an IVM event. We are doing like some live thing for Habit Coach.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is very interesting. We were doing in the beginning of 2020, in January 2020, we were doing like 10 habits to follow for 2020.
Okay.
And all of them were like good habits. But then the pandemic happened, dude, and then all your habits go for a toss. So who knew?
Oh, that's a nice excuse. Come on.
Yeah, that's a great excuse for to stop exercising, to eat
Yeah.
badly, to sleep at odd hours and all. Dude,
Yeah.
pandemic has been the best excuse for that.
Amazing excuse.
Acha, I have a question. Do you guys like watch any travel content? Like, do you have any travel like content creators or influencers
I
that you
mean,
follow?
I've seen a bit of Wandering Lloyd.
Okay.
But that's about it, man. I don't think I've
Um,
much.
I know a person called Sumit Pandey. He's a travel content creator.
Yeah.
He's good.
No.
Really good.
So I'll recommend you to a good person who, like, his channel name on YouTube and on Facebook, all of these places, his name is Hopping Bug. Okay.
Hopping ball.
Yeah, Hopping Bug is his name, and you guys can the kind of vlogs what he creates, that is so commendable. That is like the kind of cinematography he puts, the kind of like the voiceover he puts, the drone shots and everything. It's so much like it's very, very like you can say you can feel the place. Actually, he covers up
Wow.
the entire thing when it comes to a vlog or to just to make a cinematic video. His cinematic sense is so good, so I love watching his thing. But other than Hopping Bug, there are also different people who are there in the community who are doing it, but they're not as good as him. So I would definitely like suggest you guys to check this guy.
I will check. The Hopping Bug.
Yeah.
So, Sumit, on that note, do you want to be a travel content creator?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to. I also try for now that I go and at least do and create some content. But this time, like around the lockdown time, I couldn't go out too much.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely for sure create some more.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to talk about two people. I don't know whether they fall into the category of comedy or anything, because they do everything. They do podcasting, they do comedy, they do inspirational videos, they do vlogs, and they're the OG creators. You want to have a guess?
OG creators.
OG creators who inspired many to start their YouTube channel and
AIB.
No,
AIB folks.
Gary Vee?
No. Female, I'll tell you, female content
Oh,
creator.
Prajakta Kohli.
Oh, okay.
Mostly same.
No. Someone, Prajakta is inspired by someone. Who's that? You guess it? Who is that? Rishi will send you the gift hamper.
Kim Kardashian.
No.
Oh my God.
Kendall
Antariksh
Jenner.
and his wild guesses.
Yeah, I mean that's
Is it? Is she? Are they Indian or like outside?
Half Indian, half Canadian.
Canadian. Should do
Priyanka
that.
Chopra. I don't know.
Content creator, come on. The OG YouTuber.
OG YouTuber कौन है बे?
Yeah.
हाँ ये कौन है?
The whole format of mom and dad, multiple characters, where she was a reference.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh, Anu Menon. Dollar Kutti?
No. Huh? No.
Lily Singh?
Yes, you guessed it right.
thank God.
Yeah, you win the hamper. Rishi's
yeah.
going to send you the hamper. Lily Singh. See, Lily Singh is someone, I think, back then in my college days, she was the one person who inspired me to get into YouTube. I'm sure she has inspired many of the people to explore YouTube, especially the character which she built, the mom and dad. Amazing. You know, she has a separate account for both mom and dad, that Paramjeet and other person, and they have like crazy following also.
Oh, I don't know that. Okay, well, that's damn cool.
Antriksh doesn't seem impressed. Yeah, why?
No, that's damn cool, man.
She's good. She's good.
Yeah, she's very good. She also has a late night talk show, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
What is the other girl? What you're saying? One was Lily Singh.
Lily Singh. Other one was Liza Koshy. Have you heard of her?
No.
Liza Koshy. She is too good. I mean, hyperactive kid. She's very cute. He has got a super cute face. But hyperactive girl. I mean, her vlogs are so much funny. She does this vlog in public and all. Like, oh my god, that's crazy. Too good. Liza Koshy and Lily Singh.
Okay.
Amazing.
Liza Koshy.
Yep. Okay, all right. That was amazing talking about social media influencer, and everything around that. So in the next part, we'll talk about some awesome recommendations. So we have some awesome recommendation by Antriksh, Sumit, and me also. Stay tuned to it. We'll be right back.
पेश खिदमत है आपकी शान में हमारे अंजुमन से. Hi, I am Sadaf.
And I'm Arshit. खाने का इतिहास, economics, policy, psychology, सब है मेन्यू पे.
Only on the Nankari podcast every Wednesday. सिर्फ IVM podcast ऐप या वेबसाइट पर या फिर जहां से भी आप अपने पॉडकास्ट सुनते हो.
Welcome back. You are listening to IVM Likes with Spurti Tej, and we have Antriksh and Sumit with us, and we were talking about social media because on 30th June we celebrated World Social Media Day. So we are on our last segment, that is the recommendation part. So our guys will suggest you some awesome recommendation, be it an application, be it a movie, be it a web series, be it a book, or be it anything and everything else. So Antriksh, you want to go? What's your recommendation for the day?
Sure. So, you know, like there is another type of influencer that I kind of like, but the thing is, these are not people, these are just pages. So
Okay.
a specific type of page I would like to recommend, and then a particular page in that is wildlife pages. Okay, like wildlife photographers, just pages that post stuff about I don't know, like some
Any
cool-
animal.
yeah, any animal for the most part, like some close encounter under the water or something, you know. Like I remember I recently, and the page I want to talk about is called Dark Side of Nature. It's an Instagram page, The Dark Side of Nature. Okay, they show basically like literally the dark side of nature, like in the sense like animals getting eaten by other animals, you know, that kind of stuff, which I love that kind of shit. And there was recently one where where like these bunch of tourists are like looking at so they are on like a yacht or like a boat, right? And they are shooting this duck or swan in the lake. Okay, so they're shooting it. And while they're shooting it, a shark comes and swallows the swan. And they're like, what? Oh my God. Oh, that's insane.
You know, there's an Indian version of this.
Yeah.
Like there's a Indian version of this made into a movie.
Uh-huh.
Guess which movie is it? The same what you just told me,
Shark?
like the dark side of nature
Is
in
the shark?
context of that idea.
Indian
No,
as
not
in-
it's not
Bollywood.
Indian as in Bollywood. Yes, correct.
Bollywood.
Okay, let me give you a guess. The movie has Vivek Oberoi, John Abraham, and Ajay Devgan.
What is this movie, dude? Vivek Oberoi,
Shark.
John Abraham, and Ajay Devgan.
Yes. Weird combination though. But definitely a dark side of nature.
I've never heard of that combination, dude.
Exactly.
Carl,
Oh, wow, Carl,
Yeah,
someone
yes,
just Carl.
exactly.
Oh,
Our
wow.
audience is just
Carl.
commenting.
Alright, nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right, dude. There's a tiger in that. That is correct.
Dark side of nature.
Okay.
Yeah, Ajay Devgan is a ghost. Correct, yeah? Correct.
Dude, I must say, just like you have watched this when we were young, okay? Now watch this.
It's terrible, I'm
The
sure.
movie becomes so hilarious
Yeah,
with the
I'm sure.
dialogues.
I'm sure.
I think most
And
of
the
the movies,
expression.
right? When you watch it now, it's like, what? Why are they making this? That doesn't
Dude,
make
every
sense.
time I watch it, I like there's a different meme going on in my head, which I can just like copy paste and put it in some meme page, then it will go viral. It just becomes like that.
And thank you, Nikhil, for replying, because I thought people will be bored by a conversation. They're not. They're listening to it. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
Sumit,
no, for our listeners won't know, we are recording this over Zoom, and one of our new sound engineers is on the call with us, and he was the one who
Just
got
put up a
Sumit's question ka answer
Very
right.
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice, Nikhil. So yeah, so I would like to recommend a show called, or it's recently released on Netflix. I loved it. Like, it's called Ray. Okay, it is based on.
I know this Satyajit Ray.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
It's based on 4 novels from Satyajit Ray.
Dude, what a
And
star
they have
cast.
and classic star cast.
What a
Correct.
star cast,
And like the dialogues, cinematography, it's a jam package. Good package. Like the first 3 episodes are damn good. The 4th one, I'm not sure. Like it treated to be as good, but these first 3 episodes have good star cast, good acting, good plot lines, and like phenomenal the series. So I must say, and it's a anthropology like series, so it's not like related to any this thing, so people can watch it anytime they want. It's there on Netflix, so yeah, do check that out, definitely, guys.
Okay, amazing. So my recommendation for the day is completely a different thing. So if you are the believer of the whole concept of manifestation, and do you believe in manifestation and the energy, guys? You would? Do you?
But manifestation, you mean like you think of something and then it happens?
Yeah, the whole law of attraction and the universe.
yeah,
like the
organization.
secret, something like the secret. kind of thing.
Yes.
Huh.
My recommendation is The Secret.
What?
It's very dead.
Oh really? What?
Yeah.
That's
Bye.
good, you know.
People must be
Right.
like, very unique. No, because sorry, I don't mean to like joke this, but people have started. Like people around me have started. They started reading the book because of Secret. They read the book Secret first, and then it got them into like habit of reading, and then they went into like whole plethora of reading.
Okay, I'll add up one more because there's an app called app also called as Secret. Okay, you can download the app, which is also
There's a
about
movie
the
as
Secret
well,
book.
by the
Yeah,
way.
it's on Netflix. The whole documentary is on Netflix, but I didn't find it interesting. just
I
watched
was
the
actually
scene.
too lazy to go. I was actually too lazy to go to read the whole book, so I just downloaded the movie and saw
No,
it.
read the book. Read the book. I think the book is
The book
much
has
more
its own
better.
feel, definitely.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
That's
absolutely. And it works. I am a huge believer and follower of manifestation process. Okay, it really works. You should be honest.
You have a vision board and all? You made a vision board?
Yes, I do.
Oh wait, what's on a vision board? Can you see it?
I can't tell you, man. I'm not
it's
supposed to
be-
tell you.
Oh, okay, that's how it's supposed to work.
What's
So
It's
vision board?
right there. It's right there. You're
So
like,
vision board is like you visualize what you want to become, make a board out of it, like a chart. Take a chart paper, stick stickers, and what your goals are, so that you look at it every day, and then that's how you slowly manifest it.
I
Is
mean,
what
you need to look at it, and you also need to work about it.
Doesn't serial killers also do the same? So
Like,
sorry. Like
Their
they
target.
make
because of connections and dots and all.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
the
man.
dot. Is
You
it
look at
their
it.
vision board? So sorry.
Oh, that's a nice connection.
Yeah. Who knew? Damn it, Spurti is also a murderer. Damn it.
Keep it secret, huh?
Yeah, that's why she can't show us the board, man.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
Yeah.
There's a photo of you.
Incriminating.
That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
The Antariksh will go up on the board next. Antariksh and Sumit,
Oh.
both of you.
Oh, damn
Serial
it.
killer board.
We know too much, Sumit. We know too much.
Okay, it's going live. Okay, so don't worry. This will go live.
Yeah. So that's my recommendation. Really, really read it. You would love it. The
Definitely.
Secret.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my recommendation. And can we recall all the recommendation? Antariksh, your recommendation is?
I recommended an Instagram page called The Dark Side of Nature.
Yes, super. Sumit, your recommendation?
My recommendation is a new web series called Ray on Netflix.
Okay. And my recommendation is the book, The Secret. And thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. That was an awesome episode. You're nice. And my word of thanks is thank you so much, Antariksh, for letting me host the show. I know I'm not as good as you are, but
Not at all, dude.
thank you so much.
See, you don't have to thank me. Everyone should be doing this. All of our producers should be doing this.
Yeah. So that was an awesome episode, and thank you so much for tuning in. We'll meet in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye. Stay tuned to IVM Podcast.
How many times have you motivated yourself to improve your sleep, or lose weight, or be more productive? How many times have you failed? Hi, my name is Ashton Doctor. Tune into my show, The Habit Coach Podcast, where we focus on creating small, tiny habits to improve your life instead of those big, impossible tasks. So make listening to me a habit every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com or on your favorite podcasting app.
Hi, I'm DJ, one of the presenters of the Edges and Sledges cricket podcast. I'm based in London and host the podcast along with my friend from school, Varun, who's based in Singapore, and his brother Ashwin, who's based in the US. We've all been massive fans of Indian cricket all our lives, and despite living in 3 different time zones and having pretty busy professional lives, we decided to start our own cricket podcast in March 2018. After putting out 59 episodes on our own, we were delighted to join IVM in May 2019, becoming the first pre-existing podcast to be picked up by India's largest podcast network. We've chatted with some awesome people, had some fantastic cricketing conversations along the way. But the main reason we do this every week is to have fun discussing the same cricket topics and issues that you guys are talking about every day in your living rooms. We're fans, not experts, so expect us to be honest. We really hope you decide to join us every week on the podcast.